Well, a bit of a grey day today, but there's no wind. I'm just going to make a bit of brekkie, and the tide's just turned, just got to the top of the tide now. And we'll probably head down to maybe 1770, I think. I haven't been in there for quite some time, and I think I'll get down there at a pretty good tide to get in, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, we'll get some brekkie on board first and then make ready to go.
Well, we don't wear skimpy bikinis. Hell, it frightens me when I take my shirt off. There's definitely no one pregnant here. This is motor sailing for old dudes. We do live on a boat, and we do cruise extensively along the Australian coast. Join us and visit some great destinations. Learn how to look after a boat and live off grid. It might even get you enthused to do the same thing. Hey, stay out there till you can't.
Having a bit of tide certainly makes a difference. When we were coming over here against the tide yesterday, we were doing 4.3. Our speed is 6.4 at the moment, so yeah, it makes a big difference having the tide with you. That's what we waited for last night. Gladstone VTS, this is Peggy-Anne, 1-3.
Yeah, this is Gladstone VTS, good morning.
Yeah, Gladstone VTS, this is Peggy-Anne. We're just leaving the harbour from Gatcombe Head out through the South Channel. Thanks, over.
See you, Peggy-Anne, thank you. Maintain listening watch from Channel 13 while you transfer to the harbour and keep well clear of all shipping.
Yeah, thanks VTS. Give you a call next time we're up here. See ya. God, there's a lot of whales out here. It's a ripping day, very overcast, but the sun's starting to burn a hole in the clouds now, so we're going to get a little bit of sun this afternoon. But I nearly ran over a whale. Was just laying on the surface. I think it might have been feeding its young one, but I thought it was dead. I slowed right down and got up to it, and then it just put its head up, took a breath, and down she went. But it makes you wonder. I wonder if they do that sort of thing at night when I'm travelling as well, because if I'd have kept going at the same speed I was doing, I probably would have run into it. But yeah, we didn't touch it, but it's the tail of the whale was right under the bow of the boat when I sort of stopped, so pretty close encounter. I didn't get it on camera, I've got it on my phone, so have a look at this. But yeah, there's a lot of whales out here at the moment, for sure. Okay, we're just coming up to the entrance to Pancake Creek now. I'll get over on the leads in a minute. We're just couple of shoals out here you've got to be careful of, so we just come around them, and I'll come up a bit further and then we'll get on the leads and head into Pancake. I'll just get my anchor bridle set up so that when we get in there I can drop the pick and it's all set and ready to go. once again into Pancake Creek. Quite shallow getting in here this morning. It's very low tide, 1.9 metres I got down to. But yeah, we're back to 2.6 now, so once you get in here it's quite deep, but coming in at low tide, it can be quite shallow. So we've got the anchor set up ready to go. I'll just get up here near my friends, I think, and we'll drop the pick and enjoy Pancake Creek for a little while. That should be plenty. The holding's really good in here, so I've got about 30 metres out, should be heaps. Just going to go over and give the legs a bit of a stretch. Been on the boat for a couple of days, so a bit of a walk will be good for me, I reckon. Pancake Creek's a great spot, loved by many cruising people. Pretty good shelter in here. You can usually get a really good night's sleep, and yeah, you can. Well, I came in at dead low tide, and I still carried about 1.9 metres of water under the boat, so you can get in here most states of the tide. I've been thinking about trying to get into 1770, but I've been looking at a bit of aerial photography from down there, and I could probably get in, but there's a huge sandbar across the mouth of it now, and it makes it pretty difficult. So I'd have to be really working the tides to get in and out, and I think probably what's going to happen, I'm going to spend a couple of days here, and then the weather's going around to the north a bit, so Saturday I'll get out of here, which will be easy, and head down to Bundy. It'll be a long day, but probably about 10 hours or so, but yeah, I can do that okay. But yeah, just while I can, I'll use up the sandbank here to have a walk, and going out for drinkies tonight, that'll be good. And yeah, fantastic. So put this one on your destination list for sure, because Pancake is a great spot.
We're hoping to. Well, it's somewhere we haven't been, and it's somewhere I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
And we've got the ideal boat for it. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know, you'll be fine.
we'll be fine.
You'll love it.
We don't have to do it overnight.
Well, I used to give it away, but we never charged to dump it.
Hang on, I thought you put a special towel.
This is Sundowners aboard Swift.
He's alright. No, it's not.
I thought you were going to use it.
We're going to over the water in the
If you
ocean.
get an ocean shot of the sun dipping.
Could have probably left this go until tomorrow, but I've only got a couple of hours to run tomorrow. But I'll probably have another look at them before I go down to Bundy too, because that's going to be about a 10-hour day, so that's a pretty big trip. Just I think if you get down here and do this, it doesn't take that long to do it. And you can sometimes find things that are going to let you down before they do. Good morning. Well, the sun's not quite up yet, but it's 5:30. We're we're going to start the boat up and head out of here, and I'm going to head into 1770. Be good to have a look in there. It's a bit of a hard entrance now. There's a bit of a sandbar built up on the entrance to 1770, but with the tide, we should be able to get in all right. So I'll take you in and give you a look. Anyway, let's get this girl fired up and we'll head down there. I had a little bit of trouble actually finding the deep water heading into 1770. If you want to see the complete trip in, click the link in the top right hand side of your screen.
Well, I've got the dinghy in the water and got to make the decision there. Do I want to go ashore or
Go up the creek. I think I'm going to go up the creek. Nice day to be out mucking around on the water. We'll take a little excursion, eh? Bit of tide here. I think I'm going to have to get the old girl up on the plane. Let her warm up a bit first. Okay, let's go and get a snot block and coffee. Good morning, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I have to come in and get one of your world famous snot blocks.
Vanilla slice.
Vanilla slice.
Can do. Would you like that colour?
I just got to come in to get one of your world famous snot blocks. So.
Engine mount, big buddy.
Engine mounts, are they? Beautiful, yeah.
And we're going to do a mugacchino as well.
Yes, thanks.
I just had eggs on toast for brekkie. That was a little bit naughty, but the real naughty thing's coming out in a minute.
So here it is, the best vanilla slice in Australia, and pretty good coffee too. very naughty though. Really, really nice. And good coffee as well. Nearly the end of a really great day at 1770. A little bit of a chore getting in, but it's very pleasant when you're in here. And I've had a good stopover. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to dwell for long because the wind's around to the north tomorrow and I want to use that to get down to Bundaberg. And I think I might not even be able to stop for long there. I'll have to fuel up, but I'll get my fuel on board and I think I'll probably leave early the next morning. And I'll get down into the Sandy Strait. Then the wind's going to go around to the southeast and blow a bit. So once I'm in the Sandy Strait, I can hide out of all that. And then another week or so and a bit more northerly to get me down into Moreton Bay. So I'm on a little bit of a timeline now, not a really quick one, but something really exciting coming up. So you'll have to wait and see. We'll announce it pretty soon. But yeah. I'll have plenty of time to get down and fulfil my commitments down there, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, good morning. Bit after 5, bit of an early start today. Got a bit of a long trip down to Bundaberg, so the sun will be up in a minute. We'll get sorted out and organised here and go out and head across that bar. What I'm going to do this morning is use offline charts. This gives me a lot better idea. I'm not sure when this chart was updated, but it looks like it's a lot closer to what I saw with the drone. So we're anchored here. I'm going to follow this channel out and I'll do it on this. You can see we've got a position on there with GPS, so that'll bring me out through here and then I'm going to follow this channel up through there. I'll also be eyeballing it. I'll be doing it in daylight, so I wouldn't attempt it at night at the moment. So that should be the best way for me to navigate out across the bar at Round Hill. Okay, so we're down to 1.7. Back into 2.1 now, and we're just about into deeper water, I think. sail set up and ready to go, but when I've turned around on our course line, the wind's really not going to do much for us, so I don't think I'll get it out just yet. It's ready to go. I'll wait until the wind sets in a bit. I hope it does. Okay, got some great news yesterday. Boatworks is going to come on board and give me a bit of support on getting down to Tassie and circumnavigating down there. Before I go anywhere, I need to haul out an anti-foul, and Boatworks is the place I've done it for the last probably 5 or 6 years. A great facility there, so I'm happy that they're going to give me a little bit of a hand to get down and try and get this circumnavigation done. Well, the wind's a little bit fickle, but we've got a little bit coming from out of the west, so I'm going to try and use a bit of it. It's not very strong, won't give us much, but it might slow the motion down a little bit. I'll leave a little bit wound up because it's not going to do that much, and if I let it ride out, if it comes around the way it's supposed to come round, it'll be dragging all over the roof, so might give us a little bit. Well, the wind's dropped right out now and the sail's doing nothing at all, just laying over everything, so I'm just going to wind it up and we'll see if the wind maybe comes in from this direction here, which it's supposed to, and I'll set it up on the other side of the boat. Well, it certainly is nice out here, and eventually the wind is starting to fill in a little bit, and we've got the northeaster that's been promised, probably only about 5 knots at the moment, but it is giving us a little bit of a lift and the sail is doing something now, so that's great. It's shaved probably about an hour off our trip, so it's all handy. We'll get into Bundaberg. I've definitely got to get some fuel. The plan is to get down to Tasmania, so once we've done the hard stand work at Boatworks, it'll be time to head down the coast towards Tassie. Well, the wind's filled in nicely now. We're skipping along at 6.2, 6.3, and you notice the water's got a little bit murky. That'll be from the outflow of the Burnett River. So we're about 24 minutes off the leads now. When you're coming into Bundaberg this way, it's pretty important that you be careful of all the shallow water off on your starboard side. You want to be wary of this shallow patch just along here. Actually, we've got a little bit close. We're in 2.6 metres of water now, so it's a little bit shallow even here, but we'll skip across it, and I'm just keeping an eye on it as we go across. But if you draw a bit, just be careful of that when you're coming into Bundy. You've got to head a long way offshore before you turn and head down the leads into the river. There's quite a bit of shoal out here. From the south, you can virtually head straight into the light at Burnett Heads, but this bank comes out on the north side of the river entrance, so that's what you've got to worry about. So coming from the north, you've got to come down to here before you turn into the river. If you're coming from the south, you can head straight for the river mouth. VMR Bundaberg, this is Peggy-Anne, Peggy-Anne, 81.
Peggy-Anne, Marine Rescue Bundaberg, go ahead, over.
Yeah, Marine Rescue Bundaberg, this is Peggy-Anne. We're just entering the river. We've been on your log this morning and this afternoon. Thanks very much for your assistance, but we're in the river. You can take us off the log, thank you.
Thanks, Peggy-Anne. Talk to you next time you're out. Standing by.
Well, I'm still out at sea, and before I even get into the river, I'm going to get the fenders out and set them up so that when I get into the river, I don't have to worry about them. Worry a bit more about my navigation with all the fenders set. So I'll set up my fenders and my ropes and get ready to go into the river and get fuel first thing. I've got the fenders set up for the right height, and I'll just tie them off there, bring them inside the boat, and then I can chuck them out pretty easy when I get into where I want to tie up. Get some fenders out.